turning on my comments on my other iPad. Just give me 1 second. Make sure everything's working there. All right. Looks good. All right. Happy Wednesday. All right. Let's get started, guys. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Glitter Pit Day. Happy Dawn Day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. We're going to have some fun. We're going to make a really cute fun fold. Hopefully you guys subscribed to my newsletter. You guys got to see it. Let me give you a sneak peek of it because I'm so excited. We're using new items. Look at this cute card. Isn't it cute? Oh, all that pumpkin spice. Oh, I love this stamp set. All right, so let me go ahead and flip this over. Here, let me see. Where am I at? Let me just flip this over. All right, this one, and this one, right? There we go. Yay! All right, so we do have a few announcements today. I got my hair cut. I think it was Monday. So glad to get that cut. So if you notice my hair is a little shorter, that's good. We're also planning a trip to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're leaving Friday for the weekend with a bunch of our Harley riding friends. There ended up being 18 or so of us going, but some people are backing out because there's some major rainstorms coming all weekend long. So we're ending up driving our car, but that's all right because then I get to wear my flip-flops and shorts. So we're still going. Those of us that are going to brave the storm, we're going to just drive our vehicles instead of riding. So the announcement just came through like a half an hour ago. So, but Richard and I will be driving. So we're going to be going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If you guys are going down there, if you see us, say hi. Not that anybody probably is going to even be out in that crazy weather, but all right, so let's go ahead and get into some of these announcements so we can get to Stampin', right? I do have some, let me see, I think I have 3 or 4 other samples to share with you guys of this fun fold card. This is this month's host code. Use this host code on any order under $150. You'll get a small gift for me in mid-September. So this is the newest host code. You can also find this on my website, which is right over here. Let me see if I can do this. Right here. DawnStampingThoughts.net. That's my website. You can find this host code along the right-hand side underneath my picture. You'll see the latest and newest host code posted there, all right? But that's it. And then also don't forget you get your bonus day coupons are being able to be cashed in this month of August. Do not leave any cash on the table, you guys. All the coupons must be cashed in for the month of August, all right? So don't forget. I think I still have 3 or 4 more coupons to cash in. So don't forget to do that, all right? So that's going to be ending August 31st. I need some more space on my table. Look, you guys, I hit 3 million of my career sales. I have to say the little disclaimer, this is less than 1% of the Stampin' Up! Demonstrators that earned this achievement. But oh my gosh, I surpassed it yesterday. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole was the order that pushed me over. Thank you, Nicole. We chatted all day yesterday about it. We're both so excited, but thank you, Nicole, and everybody over my career of almost 21 years to be this October 7th. But so I surpassed that total at about 320 yesterday. I'm still waiting for it to be Facebook official, but I made my own little announcement for my team so I could post it on my Facebook page for my team. And I'm sharing it with you guys right now. But so Shelly and Sarah both called me yesterday on like a dual 3-way conversation. That was amazing. So I got to chat with Shelly Gardner and Sarah Douglas yesterday. They called to congratulate me on my $3 million achievement. The party for the $1 million achievement, I think the cutoff is in March of every year. And then you get to go to the party in September. So I missed the cutoff this year, so I'll be attending the $1 Million Achievement Party next year in 2025 in September. At least that's what Sarah and Shelly both thought, that the party would be in September. So no matter what, I'm going to make it happen, right? All right, and then we also have the Just Stampin' tutorials. Remember, you guys get these for free from me when you place an order with me through the month of August. Every month there's something new, tutorials I should say. New tutorials. This month is a color combination, which is Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink, and Pecan Pie, which the cards are so cute. Here, let me take this off here. The cards and the projects are so amazing. So this comes into your email box. Look in your spam and your junk folder for that as well. And that's just a little gift from me to you for picking me to be your demonstrator. Also, the designer paper sale is still happening, 15% off. Remember, this is for regular designer paper. This is not the specialty designer paper, okay? And I think we counted 14 packs of designer paper at 15% off. I'm actually going to be stocking up on some of this because I think I've got 2 more cards to make for my retreat. I got them all sitting out right in front of me. If you guys could see my camera right now, which I'm kind of glad you can't because it's a disaster, but I have all the cards sitting out. Now I got to line everything up and have Richard cut it. And then my girls, Stacy, Devette, and Beth are coming to the house next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend. They're going to be here from Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're going to help package up everything and kind of, just get everything ready for the retreat. So I'm excited about being with them. So, but I need to be placing an order, and that's where I'm going to use my last coupons with the designer paper for some of my cards for the retreat. All right, and then also the card sketch was posted for the 339 card sketch. This is the actual card sketch right here. Isn't it pretty? I think with one of the card, the card that I made last week with my team, which is the card that we're going to be making today, I used up all my Frames and Flowers designer paper pack. That's a specialty paper, so it's not listed on the 15% off. But I used it up, so I got more coming. But this was one of the cards that I made with the card sketch, number 339. 340s next week, guys, or 340s next week, guys. And then here is the sketch. So you can see, like, instead of the square, I used my wreath from that Frames and Flowers. And then instead of the circle, I used the nested essential die. It's so pretty. Love this paper. I love it. So anyway, the printable for card sketch number 339 was in the newsletter. So hopefully you guys got that. If not, go check it out. I did, hold on, let me put this over here. I did, look at you guys, I put all my printables in my folder here, look. So I got all the ones that we started doing the printables for you guys in my newsletter. So this is the most current one. So I'm going to put this in my little page protector here. I think I got all this stuff at Sam's Club a few years ago. And the page protectors are like glare free, I guess, so they don't like give you a glare with my lights and stuff. But now I can keep them really nice. Because remember I was using a paper clip, but I told you guys I was going to put them in my binder this last week, and I did. Thank goodness. So that's Card Sketch 339. So if you guys want to start a binder like this, it's a really nice way to keep them all in one place. Here, let me put this over here. Okay. And then here is the printable for this week's card that we're making. It's called an Accordion Double Gatefold Fun Fold card. Super cute, and it's fairly easy, and it really packs a punch. Let me tell you, it's so amazing, and it's so much fun when you use it with the stamp set that's got lots of cute images, like this one with the More Than Autumn. It's got all these cute little images. It's got donuts, pumpkin pie, what is it, a coffee, latte, pumpkin spice, whatever. And it's got a cinnamon stick, gingerbread, apple, pumpkin. It's just so cute. And then you got all these greetings in the stamp set. Now this comes in a die or it comes with the die in a bundle, and this will be in the new mini catalog that's coming out, which I've heard from a handful of my customers that have already started getting the mini. Sorry, Laura, it's coming. Stampin' Up! Has sent them out early this year, I feel like. You guys are getting them fast. So they just started arriving this last week. So if you're on the list, you guys know, if you're a customer of mine, you have it coming. Now, if you don't get it by the end of August, please reach out and let me know, and I will send them out personally, all right? Because I had paid Stampin' Up! To send them to you, so it's a little bit quicker. So, but this is in the new holiday mini. Isn't it cute? I'm so excited to use this today. All right. All right, so the printable is in the newsletter. It will also be available on my website tomorrow with all these samples and also the replay of today's video, all right? And then also I wanted to chit-chat with you guys a little bit about the paper share. I am offering a paper share. The newsletter had a little write-up about it. You have to click, and this is only to sign up to be notified to prepay. Because we can't take the money like so far in advance. We have to wait for like a week out. So the actual prepay button will be sent out around the week of August 27th. That'll be about a week out. And then that September 3rd will be the last day to pre-order your paper share going through me. You're going to get all 10 packs of paper that are in the new mini catalog, the new holiday mini. I have all of them but one, so I still have it coming. So once I get it, I will show you. But these are all the papers. Now there are, actually when I was cutting them this morning, I was kind of noticing this pack right here, Take a Bow. This is a 6x6 pack of paper. You're going to actually get 4 pieces of, no wait, you're going to get 3, wait, let me count them out here. You're going to get 3 pieces of 4 designs of this designer paper, and they are double-sided. It's not like a normal 6x6 pack of paper where you're going to get 12. You're still going to get 12 pieces, but there's only 4 designs, and then they're double-sided with this side on the back. Okay? So you're going to get 3 pieces of 4 of the designs double-sided. So you're going to have a lot in this pack. And then the other packs are your 12 by 12. You're going to get 12 pieces of this one, 12 of that one. I think there's 1 or 2. Yeah, the pack that I'm waiting on is going to be different. It's not going to be 12 pieces because there's only 3 pieces, 2 of each design in that pack. And then this pack of paper right here, a little bit festive, comes with dies that look like this. So instead of cutting the designer paper with the die cuts, I'm going to punch them out, kind of like what we did with the last paper share from, I think it was a couple annual catalogs ago with the He's All That or He's the Man designer paper. Remember that one? Where we punched out some of the dies, because if I was to cut through this pack of designer paper, it's going to mess up a lot of the dies. Can you see how pretty these are with the gold? So instead of cutting them, I'm just going to punch them out, and then I'm just going to grab a handful and put them in the packet of the designer paper, which is going to be right here. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. But you're going to end up with a total, I believe I counted 105 pieces of 6x6 designer paper total. And the cost for my paper share is $45, and that includes priority flat rate shipping. All right, so you sign up by clicking that link, and I'll try to get it on my website tomorrow too for my blog post. But it's in the newsletter, and it's also listed down below this video description in the description box. Click that link, and it's going to have you sign up, and this is going to have your name, your first name and your last name, and your email, all right? Then that's going to notify me that you want to be notified to prepay or pre-order the paper share. So you're not paying now. You're just going to get notified on August 27th through September 3rd, because remember, the catalog goes live on September 4th. So I need all the money in by September 3rd, because then September 4th is when I'm going to order all the paper, get it sent to me and my husband, and we're going to cut it, package it up, and get it sent out ASAP to you guys, all right? So the paper share is a nice way to get a sampling of all the brand new paper. It's so pretty. So like this one is the reindeer days. Let me just show you this one. Do you guys want me to show you all the paper at the end of the hour? So you're going to get 2 pieces of this one. And remember, these are 6x6 in size. So cute. So like I said, it's 105 pieces of paper. It's a lot. And then you can see the paper up close. And then you can buy the full packs of the ones that you fall in love with. You know what I mean? So it's just a sampling of all the new papers. So that is called Reindeer Days. So you get a sampling of that one. All right, so remind me, if we have time at the end of the hour, I'll go through all the brand new paper, all right? All right, I think that's it. Is there any questions before we get started? Hi, guys. Hi, Doreen. Yeah, the paper is beautiful. You guys are going to love the paper. I've already had 4. So weird. All right, so that's a conversation. I have no idea what's going on. He's the man. Yes, Renee, that's the paper. Remember with the die cuts? And it's just like the flowers or frames and flowers designer paper that I love right here. It's got the dies, and then it comes with 3 pieces of designer paper. So, but that's what that pack of paper is like. All right. I'm just trying to think of what else I need to tell you guys. Anything? Hi, Julie. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We got time to stamp now. So let me show you the card here. So this is the card we're going to make today. And I'm using the Peach Pie. And the designer paper is from A Little Latte, I believe. It's the coffee paper that's on line at the online. Yes, A Little Latte designer paper. This is an online exclusive. It is still available, believe it or not. This paper is really awesome for your fall card. Sorry. Let me put this up here. I got so much stuff on my desk. It's crazy. All right, so let me give you the measurements here of all the pieces. Let me grab the designer paper first, because you're going to need a whole piece of cardstock, and we're going to cut and score that together, all right? So first, let me go ahead and give you the pieces. My nose is really itching, you guys. What does that mean? I think it's when your hands itch, you're going to come into some money, right? Oh, somebody was asking me what I'm going to spend my bonus on. So many of you guys know that Richard and I had bought another rental property, and Richard has been working on that at nighttime when he gets home from work. But Richard's insisted that I use at least some of the money on myself as a reward, because it's all the hard work and stuff that I've done over the years. So I am actually going to get probably the Invisalign teeth correction. So it's mainly my bottom line of teeth, and I've had so much work done removing the silver fillings in my teeth over the last year, year and a half, almost 2 years. I've spent a fortune. So my dentist said there's a lot of crowding where my teeth are turning because it's crowded there. So he said, in time, your teeth are going to get more crowded, and then it's going to have decay. So we don't want that. So he recommends just doing the Invisalign, you know, with the, it's kind of like braces, but they're not braces, I guess. So I see my dentist on Monday for my cleaning, so I'm going to talk to him about it more. But, so I'm thinking I'm going to go with that. I'm going to do it and see what happens. So, and I did have braces when I was younger. It's just the bottom is getting like, right here's a bad tooth. It's almost pushing back. So, and he says, with all the money that you spent on your teeth this last year and a half, you don't want to, you know, just let them go. So that's what I'm thinking. So let me know if you guys have this Invisalign or whatever. Let me know your feedback if it's been working. I had a friend that had it, and she was in the middle of like halfway. And I guess it's like they put the brackets on your teeth, but then it's like a retainer, and then you just gradually work your way down, and they take molds and stuff of your teeth. So it's more of like the whole system is mailed to you in a box, and then you just gradually work your way down till your teeth are straight. And then you just wear this last retainer, I guess. I don't know. I'll get the lowdown. Oh yeah, I want to share you guys with some pictures of Jessie's oven when she got it with the stand last week. I did bring some pictures over. First, let me show you a picture of Griffey before we get Stampin. Sorry. A little sidetracked of this handsome little guy. He's so cute. He loves his picture taken. Every time I take a picture, he's like, Grams, let me see my picture. He's so cute. Oh, so cute. So here is Jessie's oven. Very good picture. It's with the stand now. So remember last week she got the stand delivered, and so it raised the oven up a couple feet, which is really, really nice because now she doesn't have to like get on the floor to put her bread into that bottom shelf, because it was literally sitting on the floor. It was so like right there. So now she's got a really nice stand, and it's made for the oven. So it's customized. It fits perfectly. And you know, Jessie's 6'3", so it's just so much better for her back. So that's the stand. And then I just wanted to take this picture and show you, because with her using this oven now, this is her sourdough refrigerator. She's got a separate refrigerator just for her sourdough. I'm not kidding. And I think it was Monday or Tuesday, she went to refill at one of her locations, and they sold out in like 4 hours. Like, oh my gosh. I'm so glad she's got this oven. Seriously, so she can just whip it out. Ugh. So that's a little update. Let me show you Griffey again. He's so cute. Such a handsome little guy. All right, let's go back over here. There we go. All right, so let me give you the measurements of our card. You're going to need a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and that is the peach pie. We're going to score that together. And then a piece of basic white for the inside, which is cut at, 4 by 5 1/4. And then you're going to need 3 pieces of basic white. These are cut at 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. And then the designer paper, like I said, it's a little latte designer paper. This is the double-sided. You can see the coffee beans. So you're going to need, I'm using 2 pieces for mine. These are cut also at 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. So the same as the basic white. I do these cards way in advance. So it's like when I do them, it's like I have to refresh my memory. So excuse me, give me some patience, please, for me too. Oh, all right, so 3 basic white and 2 of a little latte designer paper. These are all cut at 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. Then 3 pieces of the same designer paper. These are all cut at, these are 4. These are all cut at 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. Okay? Any questions about that? Oh, you think so? Oh, Ver, is your name Ver? Ver Blue? He looks like you, Dawn. I think he looks like Jessie. He's so cute. Does she ship the bread? No. She gets that asked an awful lot. She cannot send made goods. She can only send the starter, which is dehydrated. But let me tell you, if you guys follow her on her business page, she has videos that show you step by step on how to make the bread. And I will tell you that making the sourdough, because I've done it, Richard and I have both got the dehydrated, and she gave us live starter. She can't send live starter, but she can send you dehydrated. And we've done both. We probably made at least 3 or 4 loaves ourselves, and we've made 3 or 4 loaves ourselves. And it's very time consuming because it's not just like you buy a loaf of bread and you raise it and then you put it in the oven and bake it, right? It's not like that. Sourdough is very tricky. You got to stretch it, you got to let it set, and then you got to stretch it again on all four corners and flip it. You got to let it set. You got to do that process 4 times. Then you got to feed the starter too. That's the first part. You got to feed the starter, let it rise. And then when you're baking it, you got there's just different things you got to do. So it's like a half of a day just getting everything ready and prepped. And then when you bake it, that's like the easy part, but it's just getting everything else ready. But she cannot send the homemade goods through the mail, but she can send you the dehydrated starter. And like I said, she shows you everything on these little TikTok videos that she has filmed, and she is willing to help anybody. That's what I love the most about my daughter. She's not like, oh, this is my recipe, or oh, this is how I do it. I don't want to share it with anybody. But let me tell you, once you do it, you will appreciate her homemade bread and her cookies and everything that she makes so much more, because it is very time consuming. It's easy, but it's just time consuming. But yeah, she gets that asked a lot. But like I said, she's just a phone call away, and she's answering so many people. And she's even doing videos now with her oven, because when she got the oven, she was looking on YouTube and there was hardly any videos for this special oven that was thousands of dollars. So she's going to make videos and then show people that also get the same oven, that, you know, what she's learned. She's only had it for a couple weeks, but still, the things that she's learned, she's willing to share, right? Kind of like me with the Stampin'. It just makes it more fun when everybody's on the same page, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and cut our peach pie cardstock. And this is going to be cut, remember, this is your 8.5 by 11. We're going to cut this at 5.5 along the 8.5 inch side across the top. Let me move this down here. So 5.5. And then you're going to cut it down to 9.5. But yeah, she's got all these videos. I mean, it's just amazing. Everything she's doing. Like, she gave us a banana nut bread with the sourdough. And let me tell you, I have never tasted such a moist cake or a banana nut bread in my life. And it was just a little tin. It was so good. Now, we're not supposed to be eating carbs. I know. You don't be judging, but I know. We're not supposed to be eating carbs, but all I got to say is I'm glad I'm not making it, because I would not be having too much self-control. Seriously. All right, so on the 9.5 inch side, we're going to score this at 1/2 inch. And 2 5/8. Remember, that's the 1/8 mark past the half, 2.5. So 2 5/8, and then turn it on the opposite end and score it again the same thing. So 1/2 inch and 2 5/8. All right, now we're going to turn it on the 5.5 inch side across the top, and we're going to line this up at, here, let me see here. What am I going to line this up at? 1 1/4. 1 1/4. Now, I'm going to cut both the top and the bottom. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your edge over here. Remember, this is your 5.5 inch side across the top of our trimmer. And you're going to line this up at 1 1/4. And you're going to cut down to that 1/2 inch score line. And then I'm going to move my blade down to the bottom and cut up to that score line. And remember, this is at 1 1/4 at the top, or on the left-hand side here. So we're going to cut down to that 1/2 inch score line. Then lift up my arm and come down to the bottom and cut up to that 1/2 inch score line. And then I'm going to slide this over, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side, but since my trimmer has the 1.5 inch mark over here, it's just easier just to take this side, the right side, line that up at 1 1/4. Hold on. 1 1/4 over here. And do the exact same thing that we did here and here, but just do it on the right-hand side. Up to that 1/2 inch score line. And then down to the 1/2 inch score line. Okay, so then your 2 rectangle pieces right here and right here. We're going to remove those with my paper snips. And then you have your score lines here, here, and here. Okay? So we'll remove those here in a second. Let's go ahead and do our second piece for the pop-up piece. Now this piece should be 3 inches that was left over from your 8.5 by 11. So that is 3 inches. Now we're going to cut that down to 10 5/8. That's the 8th mark past the half on 10 5/8. So it's just a little smidge off there. And then we're going to score both sides at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. Turn it. Again, we're going to score the other side or the other end at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. Okay. All right. Now we're going to take a pencil and I'm going to line this up. Now this is, let me fold the score line here. All right, so this is the center panel right here of my 4 score lines. Let me see if you can see that. Yep, right here. So this is the center section. We're going to line this up. We're going to find the center. So this is at 2 1/8. So this is going to be measured at 1, what did we say? 1 1/16. So how did we do that? Oh, we're going to use a ruler. That's what we're going to do. I'm refreshing my memory. Do I need anything else? I think that's it. With the trimmer anyway. All right, so let's take our ruler now. We're going to measure the center line right here. So this is the way the card is going to be folded to go together. Just like this. Okay? So this is the center part that I'm talking about. We're going to measure out 1 1/16 from this edge over here. So this is just finding the half. Sorry, my nose is really itching. Holy moly. So 1 1/16 is the one tiny mark past the 1. And you're just going to make a little tick mark up at the top center. And all this is going to do is just give you a guide to when we put this all in the center of your card right here. So we're going to line our two tick marks, all right? Now this center of this card is going to go like this. I'm going to cut those off there, but this is the way this card is going to be folded, like this. So this piece right here, we're going to measure that and find the center at 2 1/8. So all I'm doing is I'm taking the 2 1/8 mark on my ruler from the score line. And I'm going to mark a little tiny pencil mark right here. Right there. We're going to erase that. Okay. So this should be center of this back layer right back here. Okay. So when you put these two pieces together, your pencil mark should line up together. So it's just like a guide. That's all it is. So, but if you can kind of eyeball it, that's great. Let me get my paper snips. We're going to remove those rectangles. So I'm going to cut on the 1/2 inch score line, removing those rectangles on the top and the bottom that we cut down. Okay, and then what I also found is that if you angle cut these little tabs here, it helps the card to like kind of hide these tabs right here a little bit better, if that's what you want to do. Okay. All right, now let's put the pieces of our card together. This is going to go, this piece of basic white. Let me get some snail or some seal here. This is the basic white cut at 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to go right in the center of our card. Okay. And then I'm going to use actually liquid glue for this part here. We're going to take our liquid glue. I'm going to put these 4 panels, 2 on the front and then 2 on the inside. And these are all cut at 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. Okay. Okay, then we're going to fold these in. These 2 are going to go on the front. Now you could also mix this up and put 2 different designs, you know, because this pack of paper is so awesome. You can really mix it up, but I just kept it all uniform since it's all about the pumpkin, right? And the plaid looks so cute with all the pumpkin stuff. So I kept it pretty much all that monochromatic color, you know, kind of all looking the same. All right, so there's the card. All right, now we're going to take our panel here and I'm going to actually sponge this with the Pool Party just to give it a little color on the background. Now I've done all these pieces already. I'm just showing you what I've done. So I'm going to take my Pool Party and I'm going to take my blending brush. And I'm just going to add a little color to these panels here so they're not so stark white. Remember, these are 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. Can you even see the, oh yeah, you can see it. You can go a little bit darker too if you want on these with the Pool Party. Okay, so you get the idea. Just add a little bit of the Pool Party to the basic white pieces. And now let me get my early espresso. I stamped all the pumpkin goodies. Let me get a scrap piece here. I stamped all the pumpkin goodies. I got all these over here. So I got the coffee. Stamp that, and I'm using the Stampin' blends, but the classic inks are water-based, so you can still use them with the Stampin' blends. Now this greeting, if you guys noticed on my card, I thought this was really weird because it's like nothing's better than pumpkin, right? But I kind of modified this greeting here because this greeting says, wait, not that one. Where's that other one at? Hold on. I'll show you on the case, but I still got to cut it out. Hold on. Is that one it? Yes. Except maybe you. I felt like the maybe should be off of there. Because if I was giving this to my husband, I would say nothing's better than pumpkin, and I wouldn't say except maybe you. No, it's not. It is. Except you. You are better than pumpkin. You know what I mean? So it was just kind of weird that they put that on there. So I need to stamp this so I can cut that apart to finish the card. And this is a photopolymer stamp set. So I'm going to stamp this except maybe you up here, and I'm just gonna cut that apart. Do some stamp surgery. See how that says that? Except maybe you. No, it is him, right? He's like, pumpkin is good, but you're the best. And then I'm going to stamp the whipped cream in the early espresso. And then I also stamped some donuts. I'm just going to go ahead and stamp it all, but I'm not going to color it all with you because I've already colored it, but I'm just going to show you exactly what I did. All right, so then I took the pumpkin pie piece, right? Let me stamp this one over here. It's so cute. And then the donut's so cute. Stamp 2 donuts. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 2 on here, so let me get another scrap. So I stamped 2 donuts. So cute. All right. And then I took all the dies. There's a lot of little dies, so don't lose them. So I have the whipped cream right here. Let me just show you how these go on here. There's the whipped cream. And there's the coffee cup. I've already cut those out, so we're going to color those. But then here's the donut. So you have to cut that out twice. And there's a little bump out on the donut right here and right here. So it kind of lines up with the donut shape the way it is over here. Maybe this one over here is better. Hold on. Yeah, right there. So when you line that up, it lines up perfect. And then it cuts the center out. So cut out 2 of the donuts. And then the pumpkin pie is right here. Okay? So run that through your die cut machine and cut all those pieces out. And then I'm going to color the cup and the whipped cream with you. I've already got that cut out. Okay. And then I use let me get my little coffee cup here. Hold on. It's over here. Okay, so I got my little coffee cup and my little whipped cream. And I use the pumpkin pie dark and the light. So I'm going to color the dark first around the edges of my cup. I would zoom in, but I can't because my phone's up too high. I'll show you it when it's done. Maybe you can zoom in on the replay. That might be better. I'm just coloring the edges. Let me color the top a little bit more. In the bottom. And then the light pumpkin pie. So this is what I did so far with the dark. See it? And then we're going to take the light and color that. Kind of blending in the edges so they're not so rough or blunt. This set is so cute. All right, and then I took the crumb cake, dark and light, and I colored in the coffee cup, like, what is that called? Like a warmer or a band or something. I'm going to take the dark, and I'm just going to go again around the edges. And then take the light and colored it in. Kind of blending in the dark, the light. Okay, so there's my coffee cup. Cute. And then for my whipped cream, instead of it just being white, I added some Pool Party Light. Just like outlining the edges of the whipped cream a little bit. Kind of like how we do with the snow, so it's not so white. And then I would take some Wink of Stella which I happen to have right here. Take some Wink of Stella and just kind of go over those lines again with the Pool Party. Just slightly touching it with the Wink of Stella, just to add a little bit of shimmer there. All right, now I did cut out the tiny coffee latte. I'm going to show you how I did that with the adhesive sheets. Oh, I need this out still because I'm going to stamp our little greetings here. All right, so I'm going to take a piece of adhesive sheets right here. Now, this is what they look like when you get them. These are 6 by 12, and you get 12 pieces. So 6 by 12, 12 pieces, and these are the adhesive sheets. This is 152-334. So this is double-sided adhesive. So this is how you're going to use this when you're die cutting these little tiny pieces. On your adhesive sheets, there's 3 strips. It's kind of like you're making a sticker. So you're going to peel off the backings, and there's like 3 strips here. Right? Just going to peel this one off. Just peel it back to expose one of the sticky sides. Just going to bend them back here. Now remember, this is double-sided adhesive. They're just really super thin. Okay, so then I took a piece of Early Espresso cardstock, and I'm just going to stick this right onto that adhesive sheet. And then I'm going to fold this back over here. Press that onto that cardstock. Okay, and then I'm going to cut that out. So I'm only going to use this piece of Early Espresso to run it through my die cut machine. Okay, so then these are just the one side that we exposed, right? Now this back side is the sticky part to the sticker. Because, I mean, I did make this card using the liquid glue, and you can do it without the adhesive sheets, but the adhesive sheets make it so much easier. So let me get my die cut machine. I'm just going to get my mini die cut machine so I can show you how to do this here really quick. That's why I cut it down so it would fit. Oh wait, I need my plates. Hold on. My plates. My plates. All right, so we're going to use 1, 2, and that's it. 1 and 2 for die cutting. So 2 acrylics. This is the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And then number 1 is the platform. It's different because it's just smaller. So it's just 1 and then your 2 for acrylic. And then you're going to take your Early Espresso with the adhesive sheet. Remember, this is the sticky part. And then you're going to take your die. Now, I have yet to die cut on this big tall table, so we'll see. I'm going to die cut out pumpkin. Oh no, I better die cut out the little words. I'll die cut out the little words and pumpkin. Okay, so you're just going to put it on just like you normally would with your cardstock. So put the word pumpkin here. Can you see this? Yeah. Put that on there. Look how little these words are. This is for the coffee latte. Put them on there. Can you see how it's going to work now? So when I die cut this, it's going to be sticky on the back. Oh wait, I got to flip this around. I'm right-handed, so I need to crank it over here. Oh, got stuck on the edge here. Okay, so cutting side down, just like normal. Okay. Then take your number 2 acrylic again. So you're making your sandwich just like you normally would. Then crank that through. Now, if you were using like glimmer paper or anything thicker than regular cardstock, you might want to run this through twice. I'm still going to run it through twice. Run it through, and then I'm going to crank it back just to make sure, because you're cutting through cardstock and the adhesive sheet, And you guys seen how little those two words were, right? The coffee latte. So I'm actually going to run it through 3 times. So crank it and then do it again, just to make sure. And maybe your die cut machine, you won't have to do it so many times because every die cut machine is calibrated slightly different. So you'll see that if it cut through, yeah, that looks really good on the back side. Can you see that it cut through? So then let's take that off of there. And then my little tiny words, look, it cut through. So now I just got to get my, take your pick tool and I got to poke those out. So let me move this die cut machine. All right, let me get my, take your pick tool. All right, so let's take our pumpkin word out. So there's my pumpkin. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it here. Here's my pumpkin. And then on the back here, let's punch out all the little die cuts here. See, and then the sticker's already punching out. This is going to be the, excuse me, this is going to be the sticker part of the back of the pumpkin. Okay, now let's get our little words out here so we can put these on our coffee cup. So there's the latte. It's so little. Do not lose these dies. Look how little. Them are tiny. Then you don't have to glue it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a must with these adhesive sheets. I'm not saying it's not possible to use your liquid glue, but it's so much easier if you use the adhesive sheets for these little words here. So now, let me see if I can take your pick tool and just poke off the back. Hold on. These are tiny. This is the problem, because it is so tiny. Let me see if I can just poke it off. There we go. Well, that was easy. Just lay it on the table and just kind of take your pick over it. As long as you get it like lifted, then it comes off. Okay? All right, let's put this. Did I have one already done, right? Yeah, I've already got one done, but let me put it on this. So this one says latte. So this one is going to go at the bottom of my little wrap. Gotta lay it down so I can see right where to put it. I'm telling you, it's all about the details, right? So there's the latte. So cute. Let's get the coffee one on there. Oh, wait, I gotta punch out the O in the center. That might even pop it off. Nope. Just be patient with it. It's doing its job. It's just, you know, there we go. Okay. And then you're going to peel the backing off to reveal the sticker. It's tiny. All right, so let's put the coffee word on here. I'm going to grab it. Could use your tweezers too. Just going to put my coffee right here. Ta-da! Look how cute. Coffee latte, pumpkin spice, coming right up. All right, so then now I got my 3 panels. Remember we did with, so that's how you use the adhesive sheets. They're really nice to have. So with your 3 windows here, we're going to decorate them with the donuts. And this one I'm going to decorate with you with the coffee. So let me get some dimensionals. I'm going to put 1 dimensional at the very top of my coffee cup to grab my whipped cream. Whenever I used to go to Big B, Oh, somebody asked me about Jesse and Nick's coffee shop. It's doing good. They're having a lot of road construction, which is the pits, but they're still kicking it. But every time I'd go to Big B to get a coffee, I'd always say, hold the whipped cream, right? So put your whipped cream. See how I have that dimensional hanging over there? So it's on the back. And then that will just grab the whipped cream on the front like that. So cute. And then just add more dimensionals to that. Let me put one more up here. Actually, I grabbed two, so let's put two more. I really overkilled it on the dimensionals. Oh well. All right, so I'm going to put one of my images, my coffee, right on one of the basic white pieces right here. And then we're going to put this, yeah, I adhered it down. I'm going to put this onto the center over here. Yep. So this one is going to go here with the white. And then my two pieces of designer paper. So it's like every other. So I have my coffee, designer paper, donuts, designer paper, and then pumpkin pie right here. So let's go ahead and put our designer paper on. I just lost my comments. Hold on. Let me get my comments back up. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Let me grab this over here. It just went out. There we go. Go back over. Then I got to open it up in the app. One moment, please. I don't want to miss nothing that you guys are saying. All right, open that up over here. Open app. There we go. All right, are you guys still there? There we go. All right, so put our designer paper on next to that one. Remember, these are all cut at 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. And we're going to skip the center and put the designer paper on this panel. Now, the reason I did the white on the front was because I wanted the pumpkin pie, I wanted to be able to stamp that and have, you know, instead of putting it on, it'd be too busy. So I have the other ones already done. So let me show you what I did for that, for the pumpkin pie and the donuts. So I took my greeting. Let me see here. Love you more than. That's going to be the front with the pumpkin pie. So on one of my panels here, I'm going to stamp the love you more than. It's going to go at a diagonal because it won't fit any other way. Okay? And then take the word pie, which I have over here. Just the word pie. This is all in the same stamp set. Stamp this at the bottom. Okay? And then on my donut one, I took the word donuts, which is also in the stamp set, and stamped all these with the early espresso. Just stamp the donuts right across the top. Okay, so then my pumpkin pie is going to go right in here. I have these already done. I'm just showing you what I did for stamping. And then I stamped the donuts, and then I put the two donuts right here. So this is what that one looks like. So here's my love you more than pumpkin pie, the pumpkin pie piece is there. So that's going to go on the front. And then my donuts, I put I die cut both of my donuts, and I adhered this one down with the Stampin' Seal, and then I popped this one up on dimensionals, so it gives it that dimensional look to the donuts, like they're stacked up. So we're going to put these onto the other panels here on the inside. But I love you more than pumpkin pie is going to go on the front of my card. So this is the way the card's going to close. Just like this. So this is going to be closed over to the left first. And then this is going to be closed over top like that. So this is going to be the actual front of my card. So love you more than pumpkin pie. That's so cute. And then opening it up, of course, we have the coffee and the donuts, all in pumpkin spice. So that's the inside of the card. Love it. All right, and then we're going to stamp. Hold on, we got to put our pumpkin on here too. And I also cut out with the adhesive sheet. I did die cut one here. I wanted to show you because when I was pulling this one off of this adhesive sheet, it cut through, but with the adhesive sheet, it's kind of like sticking in, and the die cut is like, you can pull it out. I just wanted to show you that it might be slightly different, but the sticker is still on the back. But see how it left the sticker sheet on the inside back of my early espresso? So even though I'm cut it, it's still lifting off. You just got to be careful because that's the nothing's better than, right? So sometimes that might happen when you're die cutting. It just keeps the pieces that actually is supposed to like be popped out. It just sticks to the sticker sheet, and then when you pop this off, it comes off. Does that make sense? All right, so we're going to put this piece, nothing's better than, up here. Actually, let me put this on the inside of my card. Hold on, I got to put this aside for a quick second because we got to put our card together. All right, so now this is where we're going to put our card. Now, you can do this part two different ways. You can keep the tabs exposed, but they're only going to be exposed on the back side of the card. Now, remember our dots here? You can actually take a ruler and line them up to make sure they're centered with each other, right? But the more important too, you want to make sure that your panel over here and over here are covering up with these tabs right here. So you're not only lining it up with the pencil mark in the center, you're also lining it up with the tabs, okay? So fold it out flat, and then just grab your ruler, making sure everything's straight in the center. And then just adjust your door here with the tab. And then that should be center right there with my ruler. It's smack dab in the middle of the card because that's lined up perfect. My tabs are lined up underneath my panels right here. Do you see this? This is what you're looking for when you're lining up the center piece. Because then once everything is lined up, then your card is going to close correctly. All right? So now let's go ahead and put the center piece down first because we know that this is all lined up perfect. Hold on. That's good. And that's good. All right, so I'm going to hold this center. I'm actually going to hold this side down over here. And I'm going to flip this up. You can actually put your adhesive on that center panel right there. But I'm just going to go ahead and put adhesive right here in the center. So that sticks down to that. And then that's going to hold that in place until I get the tabs glued down. Okay? Does that make sense? Now we can erase our pencil line. Our pencil tick marks here. Remember, it was just a guide. It's nothing more than just lining it up. Because you want the card to close correctly. Okay? So there's the card. Now, this is where you want to decide if you want to take your tabs right here, keep them out, which you'll see them on the back side. But if you use the same colored cardstock, it's going to blend in. You won't even notice it. I mean, I'm sure nobody's going to say, oh, you got the tabs, right? But what I did for all my samples is I just turned in the tabs, turned them in. Burnish that so it lays flat. And then we're going to put adhesive on the inside. So then these are going to be tucked on the inside of the card so nobody's going to see them. So then we're going to take our tab, put your adhesive right here. And then remember, your card is totally opened all the way. And then see, then you don't see nothing on the back. So it's totally up to you which way you want to do it. I just like not seeing it. And then fold this one. Remember, the card is totally open. Making sure your panel and the tab are all lined up. Now, if it does hang over like that does a little bit, you can just trim it off. But then remember, you're going to fold this over, and then this one's going to be folded over. Now, I tried putting a belly band on my card, but that's just going to add more bulkiness to this card to mail it. The idea of this card is it's a display card. It's supposed to sit up and be displayed. So cute. I'm just reinforcing all these score lines here. So it is a little thick on the inside of our card. Right here, right where that extra panel is. But I don't think that that's a big issue because the way it sits up, so cute. Look at how cute that is. I love it. So adorable. All right, now let's take your die cuts that we did. Remember, nothing's better than, we're going to put this up at the top edge of the card. Kind of centering it again. Nothing's better than. Oh, there's something on that one here. Hold on. It didn't pop out. There we go. There. And that die cuts all in one layer. Nothing's better than. And then pumpkin. Where did I put my pumpkin word at? There it is. Is this my pumpkin? Let me take off my sticker. See, that one was a little bit, it's not so tiny. So what I did is I took my, take your pick pokey end, and I kind of jabbed it in the sticker part, and then look, it just pulls it right up. And plus it's bigger, right? It's, that coffee latte was little. So then again, we're going to reveal the sticker. Now, I'm going to have a little space down here because remember, we're going to say nothing's better than pumpkin except you, right? So we're just going to take our pumpkin sticker. And again, we're going to center that. This one does not come with the little dot for the eye. I noticed it. I looked at the die. It did not come with the dot. See this? This is my other coffee latte. But see, it didn't die cut out a dot for the eye. So if you're looking for like a dot to add, you could always use like an early espresso dot from like a marker if you want. But it's fine. All right, and then we're going to stamp. Did I already stamp that right? Where's my cardstock at that I stamped over here? Hold on. All right, so we already stamped. This is where I didn't like that maybe you. It is you. It is Richard. So I'm going to cut this greeting and I'm going to remove the maybe. There's no maybe about it. I do love pumpkin pie, but, or it says nothing's better than pumpkin pie except maybe you. And this is easy to separate. You guys know we like to do that, or I like to do that. Okay, so except you, right? Let's get our little mini dimensionals. Hold on, I gotta look. I got black ones right here. Let's do those. That might be too big. Yeah, hold on. I gotta cut them down. Cut the minis in half. Cause oh look, it stuck to my finger. Except you. Nothing's better than pumpkin pie except you. Yeah. I think I need to cut that down a little bit more. You can keep the maybe on there if you want. There ain't no maybe about it for me. Right? Okay, so there's you. Okay. So then this is, let me put this on here. So this is going to go down at the bottom underneath, like, you know, parentheses. Nothing's better than pumpkin except you. I think that's much better, don't you? Should have put 2 dimensionals on that, but you get the idea. Isn't it cute? Oh my goodness. Now, you're probably asking where to sign. I know you guys are. Flip it over, put another piece of basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. You can sign all your good stuff there. But how cute. And the card sits up, so adorable. And look at all those pumpkin, 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 pumpkin coffee, pumpkin donuts, pumpkin pie. I love it. It's so cute. You guys are going to have a lot of fun with this stamp set. I love it. That was one of my first ones I wanted right when I seen it. Yay. All right, let me close up all this stuff. Let me bring in the other samples here. Hold on. Let me clean off my desk really quick. You guys have any questions about any of the stuff so far that I've used? Let me put all this away. That's good. We're still live. Becky, we're still live. You can watch the replay, though, as soon as we end here. But I still got samples to show you, so hold on. Don't go nowhere. The samples are cute. I used the brand new... no, it's not coffee. I used the brand new Memories and More. Reindeer Days, I think it is. I'll show you that. And then I used the cutest cows. And then I used the last of my frames and flowers. And I made 2 of those. I want you guys to see both versions of those, okay? Lots of pieces. Do you guys remember the stamp? I love that stamp set too. It was in a few catalogs ago. It was More Than Chocolate or Love You More Than Chocolate. That one had coffee and chocolate. Oh my gosh, it is just like the same font. It's adorable. So, but that is like a remake. And I think this is a $1 Million Achiever stamp set too. Doesn't say the name on here, but Connie Stewart was the one that did the Love You More Than Chocolate. That one's retired, but this is like really good. I love it. All right, so let's show you the samples. I know you guys are waiting. I'm sorry, I'm having to clean up my mess. And then do we have time to go over my paper share? You guys want to see the paper? All right. Put all this stuff away here. All right. I think that's good, right? Let me just swoop it all over here. I'm not pushing it off on the floor, even though I got a garbage can over there. All right, so nothing's better than pumpkin except for you. All right, let me see here. Let's show you guys the reindeer one. This is using, let me grab that. This is the brand new Memories and More kit. These are great for scrapbooking, but I think, yeah, I know these are great for card making because I just made a card with it. These come with 4x6 cards. These are also awesome for if you're doing recipe exchanges or like a recipe, just recipes in general. They have a cute 4x6 cards on here. So these are those designs. Double-sided, very merry, and you're getting a lot. Like this is that one, striped. I think you're getting 4 or 5 of each of the designs for the 4x6. And then this one is for the reindeer one right here, or this one right here, double-sided. So these are the 4x6 cards. Then you also get the 3x4, I think. 3x4, yep, 3x4. And this is the one that I used on my card on the front. So as you can see, I used the 1 7/8 by 2 3/4 size, but this one actually right here. I just cut it down so it framed it out for winter blessings. And even though it's bigger than my panel on the inside, it still opens up perfect. And it will sit up and display just as good as this one that's smaller. You know what I mean? So even though the image is bigger, it's still centered on the front of the card really nicely. So this is also using that new designer paper, which is the Take a Bow. I think that's what that is. Take a Bow designer paper. And then this is the brand new Memories and More. So these are also double-sided. Also like little notes. Lots of designs. Christmas presents. Enjoy the gifts of the season. Believe in Magic. These will be in the new mini catalog. A couple more. Reindeer. That matches the Reindeer Days designer paper. Christmas tree. And then Warm Wishes, double-sided. Okay. And then you also get the die cuts. You get 2 sheets of the die cuts. So you're getting a total of 4, but they're 2 of each. So you can see the 2 different designs. I've already used this one here. Let me show you this one. Oh, I'll show you this one. I didn't use these right here. They're exactly the same, 2 of them. And these are just peel, and they're sticky on the back. Really cute. Great for scrapbooking and card making. Again, this is the Memories and More. I'm so glad they brought these back for the holiday mini catalog. I missed them in the annual catalog. All right, so there's that one. And these are just the stickers, the die cuts on the inside. Just arranged them with the Christmas tree and the greetings. Very cute. All right, and then I got the cow one. Again, this is using the Cutest Cow stamp set and the Cutest Cow punch. These are not available in a bundle right now, but you can still get them. They were a carryover item. You guys know we all love the cows. So here's the cow. And I used the Lily Pond Lane, I think it is, the designer paper. And this is what I'm going to mention this on my blog tomorrow, because this card is so cute when you have like lots of images to use that you don't really have a lot of space typically on a regular card. But look, you got like its own little panel and all 3 different cows. Aren't they cute? And I think this is gray granite, or maybe it's smoky slate, but all this designer paper is in that, the duck paper, you know, the Lily Pond Lane, I think it is. Lily Pond Lane. I think that's what it is. Hold on, what did I say it was here? Oh yeah, and I got everything listed on the printable. And it is, where'd it go? Lily Pond Lane, yes. That's it, with the pretty in pink. And then the check. Ah, love it. All right, so there's the cow. And then these 2 are the exact same, but I changed up the color. And the stamps I used for these 2 are Unbounded Love for the word celebrate. And the Labeled with Love, because I think these greetings right here are great for not only birthday, but the way they sit in these cute panels really nicely. So these are the Lost Lagoon and the Petal Pink versions. This is the first one I made. Also, you can see that this frame right here is bigger than the panel again, just like the reindeer one. But it doesn't matter because it balances on the front of the card, but yet when it's opened, it just displays so cute. Look how good the greetings sit in there. So pretty. So there's that one. And then this one, this is the one I made with my team last Thursday. So I took the frames and flowers, you know, the die cuts that are in this pack of paper. And even though it's bigger than the panel, it still works really cute. And then there's that word celebrate. With the main focus of this one is the Lost Lagoon. And then again, you could add another piece on the back for signing. Yay! There's all your cards, you guys. Do you like it? Do you love it? You can't wait to make it? The cow one is your favorite, Jenny? Yay! Hi, Nicole. Nicole's in the house. She was the one that pushed me over 3 million yesterday. Thank you, Nicole. Hi, Yolanda. Everybody likes the cows. I know, the cows are so cute. So much personality in those faces, especially the winky face. Oh, so cute. But this one, of course, is so perfect for my husband. I love it. Nothing's better than pumpkin except you. And Griffey, this would be good for too, right? Hi, Cliffy. Oh, you know, laundry trumps, right? You got to do the laundry. All right, guys. I think that's it. Do you guys have any questions about anything? Do a shout out really quick because we've already went over. Oh, we want to do the paper. Do we have time for paper? If I go through it quick? There's only 10 packs, right? So it's not like I'm showing you all the the full size. I already showed you on 2 of them anyway. So there's the Reindeer Days. This is Nest of Winter. This again is a 12 by 12. This one's 12 by 12. These are all the sizes of the paper for the paper share. So you're going to get 2 of these. This paper is gorgeous. Double-sided. Love it. This is kind of a thicker paper too. So if you make boxes with it or bags, treat holders, this is really a nice substantial designer paper. That's beautiful. I love the white. It just pops. It looks like smoky slate. 2. And then the birch, is this birch trees or birch wood? 2 of those. So you're getting 12 sheets, 2 of each. So there's 6 designs, double-sided. But you're getting a total of 12 pieces. Remember, in my paper share, you're getting 105 pieces of designer paper and die cuts. Not 105 total of the die cuts. You're getting a handful. But it's better than cutting them. This is called Snowy Scenes. This is cute with the penguin, the little snowman, double-sided. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Very whimsical. What I love about this year's designer paper is that Stampin' Up! Kept one side very whimsical and festive, and then the other side is more of your toned down, like just one color or 2 colors, kind of like this over here, right? So you have the cutesy side, and then you have like your solid color side. So it's really nice. They're really giving you a lot of variety with the paper. I think this one is for this one here. So you're getting 2. Ooh, that's pretty. The green and the pool party. Garden green, it looks like. Look at the cute little penguin. There's a stamp set, too, that coordinates with this set of designer paper. So remember, when you sign up, you're not going to pay now. You're just going to sign up to be notified starting on August 27th. There'll be an email that goes out to tell you when to start prepaying. And then that's when you're going to prepay for the paper share. All right, because we can't collect the money too early. That's against Stampin' Up's policy. So we can take registration for signing up to be notified. This is called Regal Winter. This is the other paper that I do not have yet. It's coming. And it's called Regal something. It's only got 6 pieces with that paper, but it's got foil. So you're also getting 2 sheets of each of the double-sided. See how this is like a really beautiful print? And then over here it's very subtle, but yet, oh, it's beautiful with the Blackberry Bliss. These are very rich colors for this one. It's definitely not my favorite, but it is pretty. But watch my words. It'll probably end up being my favorite. That's how it always works, right? This has got the wild wheat in this color combination for the designer paper with pretty peacock. And it looks like Night of Navy. Floral paper. I'm wondering if this is like a winter flower. Purples. You guys know I love purple. And then this one. Backside. So you get 2 sheets of those. This is called Regal Winter. This is another beautiful scenery paper. We all love this paper. So this one you're only going to get 1 of each because this pack of paper is a big pack. You're getting 12 sheets, but 1 of each because there's only 48 in the pack, but they are double-sided. Aren't they beautiful scenes? This is called Splendid Autumn. Ooh, look at that. That looks like Easter morning, doesn't it? That sunrise. Just saying. All right. Beautiful paper. Beautiful. Double-sided. Again, you're getting 12 pieces, 1 of each design. But when you buy the pack, you're getting 4 pieces of each. But with the paper, when we do it out, we do it in quarters. So everybody gets a quarter of the pack. So that's just how that one works out. So again, this is Splendid Autumn. This one is also, this one's called Sentimental Christmas. This is for every pack sold, Stampin' Up! Will donate $3 to a variety of children literacy programs across the U.S., South Pacific, and the UK, Europe. Yeah. So this pack of paper is towards the front of the catalog, also showing you that they are donating. So this is one of the, you know, purchase it and they'll donate $3 for every pack sold to children literacy. Even when you do the paper share, it's still going to be purchased, so they'll still take the donation. These colors are basic, basic beige. So even though it looks like it's vanilla, but it's not. We talked about that today on a meeting I was in. So it's basic beige that gives it that antique-y look, you know, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Not antique-y, but it's kind of like reminiscing of like old time days. I don't know. I don't know a better way to say it. What's a better word? But yes, it's basic beige. It's not vanilla. Ooh, I like that too. All right, so then that's the double-sided. So you get 12 sheets of those, 2 of each, double-sided. And that one is the Sentimental Christmas. And then, did I already show you the Take a Bow? Yeah, I showed you the Take a Bow. Remember, this one you're getting 12 sheets, but there's only 4 designs. So you're getting 3 of each design. This is the one I used on this card here. I love the polka dots. This one right here. Use the polka dots. And then this was on the front of my card over here. And the polka dots and the stripes are from this piece right here. Right here. The stripes. So this is the Take a Bow. Do you guys remember the Christmas bow that we made for one of my classes that we cut all the pieces and then you made an actual Christmas bow? They're going to have a die that die cuts all those pieces so you won't have to cut it. It's awesome. So this designer paper is in that suite of the dies. So this is Take a Bow or Take a Bow. You'll know when you know. And then this was the one with the die cuts. Remember I showed you guys are going to get a handful of the die cuts. But there's only 3 pieces of the 2-sided designer paper. So these are the 3 pieces that you're going to get with your die cuts. Kind of like the Frames and Flowers designer paper. And then it is double-sided. So you got a little bit of the traditional colors with the little blue in there, which is nice. But when you buy the whole pack, you'll get 3 sheets of the designer paper 12 by 12, and then you'll get the 3 sheets of die cuts. I think there's 3 sheets. Is there? Yes, 3 sheets. So these are the 3 die cut sheets. Here's another one. Hold on, I gotta get it out of the pack. These are so cute for cards, scrapbooking. Look how cute these die cuts are. And there will be no rhyme or reason the way I grab them. You'll just get a handful of all the die cuts. But you can't go wrong. They're all so cute. Oh, I love that one. That one would be good for Jess. For her chocolate sea salt sourdough cookies. They're so good. So good. All right, and then this pack, I'm trying to think. Yeah, Season of Elegance. This is another pack that you're going to get 12 sheets, 2 of each, and they're double-sided. So this is the specialty paper. So this is the most expensive paper in the pack, but it is specialty, so it's foil. So you're getting 2 of those, double-sided. So one side's foil, one side's more of the without the foil. Great for masculine, right? Got the, looks like cherry cobbler maybe, or real red. Maybe both. That foil is gorgeous. Old olive. Looks like pretty peacock maybe, or yeah, pretty peacock maybe for this color. And then this one is the basic beige. Doesn't basic beige remind you of Sahara sand? And this one is called Season of Elegance. So I just showed you all the papers except for one. And that one will only have 6 pieces. And I think it goes with this one right here. Or maybe, I don't remember which one it was. And I can't show you the catalog. I'll show you next week the one that we missed because I didn't order it. I didn't even see it in the catalog until it was too late. So sign up. The link is listed down below, and I'll try to get a link over on my website for tomorrow and the weekend. Just sign up. You're not paying anything right now. You're just signing up to be notified of the paper share. So you want to do your paper share with me, then you'll be notified when the pre-order starts. Okay? Super easy, but you got to give me that confirmation that you want to be notified, all right? And then come September 4th, I will order all the paper and then we'll get it sent to us. Richard and I will cut it, separate it, label it, package it up, and send out priority mail. The whole paper share for all 10 packs, including shipping, is $45 for 105 pieces of paper. Yay! Vintage! Yes, that's what I was going for. Hey, did you guys get your catalogs yet? I heard Susan got it. Peggy, that lives right by me, she is always late getting her mini catalog, and she got it before all of us, which is so random. But we're like, it's a miracle. Yeah, Stampin' Up! Was really on the ball this year for mailing out the mini catalog. So the mini catalog goes live on September 4th. So you can get the autumn set, more than autumn. There's so many cute items in this mini catalog. So just a heads up, there is no Halloween. So the Halloween was released a little bit earlier with the online exclusive. So you have the Poison and Spells, I think it is. Or Potions and Spells. Sorry, not Poison. Potions and Spells. That might be a cute set. Just saying. Potions and Spells, and then the Ghostly ones. So those were released a little bit early. There is another brochure coming out that will be released online. We have not even seen that yet as demonstrators. So they're saying that there's a lot of scrapbook items in there that you can also use for cards. But they're saying that there's some Halloween designer paper in there, Halloween stamp sets, fall, more Christmas. So that brochure will be released in September. So like I said, we have not even seen that yet. We just got a little heads up on it. So that will have more stuff, more towards the scrapbooking, because Stampin' Up! Is bringing scrapbooking back. So, but just know, anything is very, or anything and everything with Stampin' Up! Is very versatile. You can use it with scrapbooking, card making, home decor, you know, everything. So that's what I love the most about it, because it's not like just for scrapbooking. So stay tuned for that mini catalog. As soon as we can post that, you guys can check that out on StampinUp.com or on my website. I'll have a link to it. I'll also be sending out an email too for you guys that signed up for that. All right. So any other questions, you guys? I'm going to let you guys go. Anything else you want to ask before I let you guys go? Oh, you did Invisalign? And it was great. My teeth are good and much better than the old braces, which I also did early. I know, I did mine too early in my life. I used to skate, roller skate, and competitive roller skating. And I got interviewed by this local TV station in Detroit. And my mom found the videotape. And I had a whole mouthful of metal. And I was like, my gosh, those were the days, right? So yeah, I had braces, and then, you know, with age, and then you don't wear the retainer, and then my bottom teeth. So yeah, but that's good to know. Thank you, Mickey, for saying that. I've only known one other person, and she was actually going through it. So it's like, it's good to hear that, you know, your teeth have stayed really good. Yeah, because I think I had like, no judging, I think I had like 13 silver fillings removed over the last year and a half. And then I had a couple crowns put in. So all that dental work, I do not want to mess up my teeth. I want them nice. I spent thousands of dollars on my teeth. And it was just, you know, $1,500 here, $1,000 here. You know, it's like a little bit. And then over the last year and a half, it probably ended up being like $10,000. But, so now that they're good, just like the dentist said, you want to keep them good. So that's why he's recommending just to, you know, really straighten out the bottom and, you know, this front tooth too a little bit. But maybe it won't take very long either. Maybe it won't be that much money. I can only hope and pray it won't. But I'm really wanting to do that. So that's where my bonus is going to go towards my teethers. Right? Have a great day, Nicole. You too. What DSP did you use on the pumpkin part? Oh, my pumpkin card, I used a little latte. That is online exclusive item right now with the coffee set. There's the coffee beans and coffee cups. It's called a little latte designer paper, and that's available right now. So that's the plaid. And then on the back side was coffee beans, and then I used the color of the cardstock was peach pie. So cute with the early espresso. Okay. But that paper is available right now. It's been around for a while, and I'm really glad it is still around because I really do love it. Oh, Mary said I had surgery to straighten my teeth, lost them all. Oh my gosh. Heartbreaking. I'm so sorry, Mary. Mine came last Thursday and went, and my sister-in-law, she lent it to me only to notice on the back that it was mine. Oh, no. Sorry, Margaret. I hear you on the dentist. I know. Richard had a tooth come out, and he's still needing to get back in, but that one's not going to be very cheap. Let me tell you, that was a doozy. That they're putting a bone. Remember me telling you guys that? They put like a bone in his jaw, and they were waiting for it to take, and he just hasn't been back. So he's really been busy with our house. So he's like, I'm doing good. He said, I'm learning to eat on the other side of my mouth. I'm like, yeah, but sooner or later, you're going to have to get in there and get that fixed. All right, guys. Okay, Nicole, it's coming. I promise. The mini catalogs are coming. All right, so don't forget, go to my website tomorrow and you can see all the pictures of all the cards, as well as print the printable, and then also see the video, the replay too. But the replay will be playing as soon as the live is over, all right? And next week, I've already got next week's card because I knew we were going away this weekend. We're going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Sorry, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with all our friends from our hog chapter. We're supposed to be riding down, but then the rain's supposed to be coming in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we're all ending up driving our cars, which is better because I can wear my flip-flops and shorts. But so we're going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for the weekend. So I knew I wanted to get everything lined up and done before I leave. So when I get back, I'm not frantic about what I'm making. But next week is a really cute fun fold. It's going to be for the inside of your cards. It's going to do a little mechanism in there. You guys are going to love it. So for all your cards that close on the inside, not like this. But yeah, I've already got it planned out. I just got to make some samples. So stay tuned for that one. And then, yeah, I think that's it. Don't forget bonus days, designer paper, the host code. And thank you again, everybody that's been a part of this stamping journey with me over my 20 years of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You guys are a big part of this too with my $3 million achievement. It's not just me. You guys helped me get there. And I am very appreciative. I love you guys. So thank you all so much for your encouragement, your orders, your support. Oh, I love you guys. All right, so I will see you guys next Wednesday. Love you guys. Bye.